It's time for the Jesse T Show. We are broadcasting live right here from Van Nuys and Ventura Boulevard. We're standing on the street corner as we sit in a restaurant. Now go figure that paradigm up. Standing on the street corner as we sit in the restaurant. Yes, you didn't know I can do two things at once. Yes, I can. Well, okay, I'm fooling, I'm lying. I'm part of the Liars Union. I hold a full membership card, and I've been lying and dying my whole life. The Ground Beauty is back on duty. It's time for the Jesse T Show on the air and everywhere from the community to the world. It's good to have you along with me, and you're asking who this beautiful, beautiful, talented, and wonderful, creative business entrepreneur person here next to me, and an actress, and all around just cutie pie and fun person. I'm not going to tell you, because I'm not going to share her with you. No. This is how I get a date, you see. Hey, we were going to broadcast live from the studio here, but Jesse T was running a little bit late. That's me. So I said to this beautiful, wonderful, terrific lady, Alara Ceri. I got it right?
Yes, you did. Good job.
You're not bad. Alara Ceri. May the drums roll. Alara Ceri, everybody. Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me in your beautiful place.
You like the studio and the studios of studios?
I do. It's great. I mean, I've seen weirder things. You know, we are in LA.
Yeah, LA is filled full of weird things, isn't it? You drive down the street and it's hard not to get in an accident because the weird things happen to people. And you see them when you're driving. You double take. I can't believe I just saw what I saw, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Especially in Hollywood. I live in Hollywood, everyone. And in Hollywood, it's the weirdest of the weird. It's the weirdos. All the weirdos come out in Hollywood.
Yeah, they do. Hollywood has always been a weird situation, but in the last 5 to 10 years, it's gotten worse, I swear to God.
Yeah, no, it really has.
Yeah, well, you're not a weirdo, or maybe you might be a weirdo incognito.
I feel like I am a weirdo secretly inside, and that's why I can't move outside of Hollywood. I'm looking to buy a house.
And I'm going to sell her a house.
And he's going to sell me a house, but I don't want to move outside Hollywood because my true roots are weird.
We're going to get into some of those weird things that you've done in your life. That's very captivating and very interesting to the audience here. It's good to have you along on Facebook.com/Jesse Torero. Instagram Live. We're saying hi to, I can't read that because I don't have my reading. Cherry something?
Cherry yelling.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that. Are you good at that when you see these little things like that?
No, I just kind of make up my own word.
Yeah, that's Cheerio.
Yeah,
Cheerio. Oh, yes, Cheerio. Oh, yes, very English, I would say. And Bobby Bowden, that's easy. Janine Ambrose is easy. And Richard Durrington is easy.
And that sounds like a name that was at the royal wedding.
It does. Oh, yes, it's Darrington.
Yes.
Lord Darrington. Yes, that's right. We're going to talk about the royal wedding. Arlene McLean? Is that Arlene McLean?
Arlene McLean. Yeah. It kind of sounds like Shirley McLean.
Yeah, it sure does. Or it sounds like bells or cowbells in the pasture. Yeah. Arlene McLean, clang, 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 clang.
All right.
There's a joke there somewhere, yes. I did star in the Gong Show way back when.
The Gong Show?
You don't know the Gong Show? This girl doesn't know the Gong Show.
Wait, is that Asian show?
No, Chucky. It's the Gong Show. Oh, you got to look that up on Google. I'm not going to tell you. We have to entice her to go check out the Gong Show. It is the funniest show of the 1970s. Chuck Barris.
And you were on it?
Oh, yeah. We did The Worm. The Worm.
Oh,
that's a crazy, weird dance on the floor.
Let me put that in my file cabinet right back here.
Sound effects galore. We are at Hamburger Hamlet here on the corner of Ventura and Van Nuys Boulevard at our portable studios here. And you can see it's very crowded.
We have our waters.
And we had some French fries. Look at that. Does that look really good? French fries are scrumptious.
Yeah, you know what? I got the steak fries, but I should have got the shoestring fries.
Does it taste like steak?
It tastes like a baked potato. But I really wanted shoestring fries.
Well, if those fries tasted like turnips, then you would be really disappointed because fries do taste like potatoes, right?
Yes.
Fries, potatoes. I can see you don't cook much.
Potato. No, I don't.
Yes, I can tell.
Oh my God, that's so observant of you. No, I don't. I don't cook at all.
No, you go out a lot.
I do.
Or you eat fast food. No,
I don't
tell me
fast food. No, I don't eat fast food. I was just telling him I'm going to go on a keto diet on Friday. So.
And that means she's going to pet all the keto dogs in Los Angeles because she's on a keto diet, and she's going to run after keto dogs, right?
If I knew what a keto dog was, I would run
after it. It's a Japanese fighting dog. And big.
Yes.
And fluffy and furry with a gray and black face.
I want to do that.
You do?
Yeah.
My God. If you got an keto dog, chime us in, and you can let her go or him go, and she'll chase him. That's a hell of a diet.
Oh, okay. No, I'll do it. If I'm on a keto diet for a week, then I think I can chase a keto dog after
What is a keto diet? Tell me what that is.
My God, you tell me what that is. You're the one who's on this keto diet.
Well, no, actually, I'm on the diet. I eliminate all the sugar out of my system.
Yeah.
I eliminate all the salt out of my system. I eliminate all the bread out of my system. I eliminate all the greasy food out of the system. I eat plants and greens and not too much fruit because it's got too much fructose sugar in it. I'll eat lean meat, very lean meat, but I don't like a lot of meat. I basically don't eat meat. I'll eat some fish and some chicken that isn't filled full of stuff that makes it grow fast, right?
Yes.
Real chicken.
Yeah, so I think the keto diet is kind of like that. It's like no carbs, and what I'm trying to do is stop eating so much carbs because it slows you down, and then it turns into sugar, and then it makes you get wrinkles from the inside out, and that is the one thing that scared me. Yeah.
You don't have a wrinkle on your face.
Well, I need to start now.
Isn't she beautiful? Just look at that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You can go. Look at that. She's blushing.
I'm blushing.
Yes. And you can go check her out on IMDb because she's a terrific actress. She's got tons of credits. We're going to talk a little bit about that.
That's true.
And that's just one of the things that you do. You're an entrepreneur, too. You're a businesswoman, and that's cool. What a nice combination.
Look at this. I was actually just at an event speaking. Look, it says speaker.
You were a speaker?
I was a speaker.
Were you a JBL speaker or a Kenwood or Pioneer speaker? You were a speaker? There's a joke there.
Oh, there's a joke there. Again, all these jokes are being
Yes. Yeah, a speaker is like something that sits in the corner.
Oh.
A woofer and a tweeter.
You know what?
You were a speaker.
I was
going to say, wow, you're a very attractive speaker.
Thank you. Very bright speaker. Usually they're dark. I was a speaker for Digital Hollywood, all about social media.
Is that now? That's your business, right?
That is my business.
And
I make you Insta famous.
I like that because you do have a big following.
I do.
Yes.
And instead of giving people free advice all the time, I decided, wait, maybe I should charge people for this.
It is a golden rule of business that if you know something that other people want, you should charge them something. Even if it's a little something.
But isn't it funny when you first discover that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how old you were when you discovered that, but for me, it was just like a few years ago. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have to give this out for free?
Yes, I was 5 years old when I used to charge my parents to kiss me.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you like that one.
Yeah.
There's a joke there, too.
I like it.
So they're going to come at you left and right here,
Yeah, I'm ready. Bring them on. That's good.
I met this beautiful, wonderful, talented lady. I want to know a little bit more about your business. I met her through a mutual friend of ours, Jerry Wolf, who's moving today.
Where's he moving?
To another apartment. And so he's earning the thrust of that. But we met, and then we went to a nice little get-together on Mother's Day.
We did. It was me and 7 guys.
Yes. But we
did not celebrate mothers.
No, because there weren't any mothers there.
No, that's the funny part.
Yeah, 7 guys with no mothers.
Yeah, 7 guys, 1 girl, no mom. Not yet.
I don't think any of them were really too interested in having moms in their lives, other than their own biological mom. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You got that.
Yeah.
You see, we're telepathic right now.
Yeah.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah.
I think there was only maybe a couple of people there that were interested in having moms in their life other than their biological mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by that, it was probably you and Jerry.
Yeah. But I got Mama T, so, Mama T's been around me since I was 15 years old.
Mama T.
Mama T's put up with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, since you were 15?
Yeah. 43 years.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
What is the secret?
Run like hell and give her a lot of money.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Let her do her own thing?
Just give her money. Oh my God, that would keep me. Just give me your credit card and run away.
Run away, right. Don't bug me too much.
That's good.
Yeah. Been married 29 years.
Wait, 29 years? Oh, but you knew her since you were 15.
Well, I didn't get married when I was 15.
Right, that's true. But you guys were dating.
We were dating, but before we got married, here's the secret. You want to know what the secret? I'll tell you the secret.
I need to know the secret. I'm only on year 2.
Here's the secret.
Okay.
It's a very simple secret. Before you get married, from a guy's point of view, okay, a guy has to sow his oats.
Yeah.
He does. It's a biological function that happens when testosterone meets the body.
Yep.
Okay, and a guy becomes of age. And until his oats are sowed, his spirit isn't calmed in the right direction. Now, it takes some people longer, it takes some people shorter times to do that. It took me about 15 years to sow my oats. And then, what you have to understand is, when you get married, you have an obligation. It's just not about love and romance and emotion. You have an obligation to another person. And that's when you say, I do, you are obligating yourself to somebody else. So it's a contract.
Right.
And that contract is rooted in the word obligation. And then you have to change your thinking as a man. You have to change it from the good of the many outweighs the good of the one. And when you can change that thinking pattern as a man, when that happens to you, when the good of the many, the tribe, the family, your spouse, when the spouse's family, maybe her brothers and sisters, her mom and dad, maybe, your parents, your brothers and sisters, when the good of the many start outweighing the good of the one, then that makes the obligation very simple.
That's really profound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once you do that, when children come along, and I have a daughter who's 27, she's a professional athlete, and I have a son who's 23, he's a professional athlete. And when children come along, then the obligation and the good of the many really hits. Because as a man, you'll always be a man. You will always be a man. You will always have the urges of the natural man. It doesn't change. You will always have the things that go in a man's mind will always be there till the day he dies if he's 110. It doesn't make any difference. But it's the obligation and the promise and the good of the many outweigh the good of the one. Mm-hmm. And when that takes place, then what becomes important is you become an example to those that are watching you, that you love.
Yeah. I feel like it takes a really strong man to carry that through for the rest of his life. Like, it's almost ninja, because you kind of see after somebody's marriage of 5, 10, 15 years, especially in LA. I don't mean to sound like, not morbid, but doubtful, but there's always something where, like, one of them ends up having an affair, and,
right.
Somebody fucks up.
Right.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Somebody F's up.
Yeah.
And, but the ones that stay faithful and good to the family until their entire lives, that's like, wow.
As you get older as a guy, sex becomes less important, but it becomes more meaningful.
Really?
If that makes any sense.
No, of course. That's like how girls think now in
but
their
you
20s.
See, yeah, because women are more mature than men. No, they are. And there's a biological genome in humanity that creates that maturity earlier in a woman, and here's why. It's very simple. It goes back to the eons and eons of time, to time immortal, is that during childbirth, 70% of the women died back in the historical significance of human nature. Because childbirth, 1,000 things can go wrong. And there was no medical equipment to solve anything then, 500,000, 2,000, 8,000, 15,000 years ago. So a woman had to mature faster than a man. And a woman had to mature faster because a woman's job was to raise the children, which is a natural process in a woman because she gives life.
Right.
A man doesn't give life. A man plants life.
Yes.
That's what a man does. He plants life, but he doesn't give life.
Right.
The gift of God is the gift of life. So the gift of God, when the sperm meets the egg, there's a spark. They've seen it 5 years ago for the first time that takes place.
What?
An electrical spark that takes place. It's very quick. When the sperm cell that breaks the wall of the eggshell and they touch for the first time, the two pieces of chemical, there's a spark. That's God.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
And where does God reside? Not in the man. God resides in the woman. This is why in Chinese, your qi comes from your belly. Your qi, your energy, comes from here, from this area, because that's where the womb is.
Oh, that's really cool.
And that's where the energy, qi is energy.
Yeah.
It's energy.
Energy.
Yeah. And so I didn't mean to get into all this, but you asked me.
It's good to know.
That's how you, and when a fella can understand that, then the relationship becomes very easy.
But you know what? But what can you say about the fella is usually like, oh, but I can't help myself, and I want you to be faithful, but I'm not going to be, because temptation is everywhere.
That's a choice.
Yeah, choice.
What's good for the gander must be good for the goose, and what's good for the goose must be good for the gander. You can't have both. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah, no.
See, when Mama T and I this isn't a show about me, but I'm going to stop here. But when Mama T and when I was courting her, well, first off, I knew the moment I saw her that she was going to be the one for me. I just knew it was going to be way off into the future, because Jessie T had to sow a lot of oats. Let me tell you, Jessie T had to sow a lot of oats, and I'm proud of it, because I had to get through what I had to get through to get to where I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but I always knew during that period of courting, at 15 years, I was 30 years old before we got married.
It's a good age for a man.
If I had to do it all over again, I'd wait 10 more years.
Really?
I'd wait till I was 40.
Uh-oh, why?
Financial maturity.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was financially mature.
I thought you were going to say you wanted to sow more oats.
No, I thought I was financially mature enough, but I wasn't.
Okay.
So that extra 10 years creates a financial maturity generally in people. From 30 to 40 years. 20 to 30, you're just finding yourself.
Yeah.
Heck, when you're 25, 10 years ago, you were 15.
I know. How weird is that?
I know. When you're 45, 10 years ago, you were 35.
Yeah, which is kind of like same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I think so.
And so, but when I got married, when I was courting her, it wasn't fair upon myself for me to create rules for my girlfriend if I wasn't willing to live up to the rules that I created.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Right.
But most people are selfish.
So I used to tell Mama T, go out with whoever you want to go out. Have fun on the cruise. Go to Hawaii. Go do what you want to do.
Yeah, usually when you let a woman do whatever she wants to do, she won't end up doing it. That's how I am, at least. If my man is like, go out to the club, do this, do that, I'm like, wait, I don't want to go anymore, because now you don't care if I go. So I'm just going to be a good girl and stay home.
Right.
It's like reverse psychology.
Yeah, but it's the right thing
But
to
it's
do.
the right thing, yeah.
So, you always got to stay on the right of right, because unfortunately, and I'll leave you guys with this little piece of knowledge. In the world today, people don't know what right is. So they're doing wrong, but they think it's right, because they don't know what right is and they don't know what wrong is. If somebody was doing something wrong and they thought it was right, then they're going to continue doing the wrong thing. Even though it's not right, they won't know what to switch to what true right is, because they think their wrong is right. So your job in the world is to stand up and show and correct the wrongs in the world and make them right. But you first have to do that in your life.
But you know what's so crazy? Okay, this isn't crazy, but usually what happens is when you're younger, you're like more dumb, and then when you get older, you get wiser and stuff. And, oh my god, where was I going with this? But, oh, I know. Usually we do the wrong thing and we think it feels good, but I think people don't realize that, like, the loyalty and the respect to others is actually, in the end, going to make you happier. You think you're sacrificing all these oats that you want to sow, but you're not really sacrificing anything.
No.
No, you're just building trust and love.
Right.
And a good life.
Right. Absolutely.
I think we're on the same page here.
We are. So I need to divorce Mama T and go get married again. Oh, I just got myself in trouble, didn't I? I just got in trouble, huh?
I don't know. It depends.
I got in trouble again.
Uh-oh.
I always get in trouble.
Yeah. We were on the same page. We were doing so good. And then you had to slip in the divorce joke. Come on.
But I got to get in trouble sometimes.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
He gets into trouble, and he can get himself out of trouble. That's your superhero power. That's your superpower.
I don't know about that. But tell me your superpower. If you were a superpower person, what superpower would you want?
Would I want?
Yeah, what would be the superpower that you would like to have? If you had the pick of the superpowers in all these cartoon movies that make them, what would be your superpower?
Well, I know this is a little cliche because everybody says this, but why wouldn't everybody say this? Because this is the best superpower ever, and it is flying.
You would like to fly?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like an eagle that soars high in the sky?
Like a fly like an
eagle.
Yeah, I would want to fly like an eagle. If I don't want to be in the conversation, boom, bye.
Goodbye, see you.
In the air.
And you could be surveying the land for the next place to land with your eagle eyes and your hawkish eyes.
Right?
Look at these eyes, guys. Look at those beautiful eyes. Those are green, kind of beautiful, gorgeous. I'm telling you, I'm so blessed to be here. You know, I mean, I'm lucky.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to that. I get so embarrassed when
people compliment you.
Yeah.
Don't get embarrassed.
Okay,
You're flying.
No, yeah.
So you wouldn't want to know the future. You wouldn't want to read people's minds. You wouldn't want to have the strength of iron. You wouldn't want to have the speed. You wouldn't want to have invisibility. You wouldn't want to have telepathic powers to make people do the things you want them to do. Suggestions. You wouldn't want to have piercing eyes that could cut through steel and armor.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Or ears that could hear 50 miles away through walls.
Well, I don't really want to know what people are saying. I don't want to be invisible because then that means I want to be in places that I'm not invited to. And why I don't want. I mean, what am I going to do? Like, I could go to like Selena Gomez's concert, first row, be invisible, but I don't. What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I don't want to read people's minds because I feel like I can already read people's minds, and that's a superpower that people already have in themselves. So.
Really?
I think so.
What am I thinking right now?
I don't know. Not like that. That's not what I mean. I mean, like,
I'm thinking something, though.
No, now you're putting me on the spot. I don't know. I have no idea. You're thinking...
Take a guess.
You're thinking about...
That's the think look.
About... Okay, you're either thinking about nothing, Hamburger Hamlets, or your show.
Pretty good.
Like the time.
You know what I was thinking about?
What?
The hot dog.
Were you?
Yeah, so you were in the food. You were in the food genre.
Okay.
Not
I
bad.
was there. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Look who's on. Gar Lester's on with us.
Oh, hi, Gar. Oh my God, I was expecting him to say hi back, but I realized he can't hear, or I can't hear him.
Yes.
But I have a feeling he's saying hello.
Yes.
Hi,
Gar.
Nice to see you.
You got to get her some work.
Yes.
Okay. Let's work on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's work on the work.
Let's work on that work. See, I'm a good used car salesman.
You are a hype man.
I'm a hype guy.
A hype
That's
man.
right.
Yeah, that's what we call him these days.
Yeah, the brown beauty is on duty.
The brown beauty is on duty. Is that you? Are you the brown beauty?
I'm the brown beauty, baby. Always looking for sweet type booty. Because it's 2018, and I feel like I'm 18. Oh, Lord, help me. I'm in trouble again. Mama T's checking in.
Oh, hi, Mama T.
And Memdo Karakakukakashikaka?
Good to see you too. Good. Cam okay.
Also, Matt Birch. Matt Birch checked in. You know who Matt Birch is? Remember Operation Repo? The Repo?
Yeah.
He was a bald white guy. Big bodybuilder, bald white guy in Operation Repo.
Wait, all I know is that True TV show.
Yeah, that was Operation Repo. That was Matt Birch. He checked in.
I was on that show once.
Then you know Matt Birch. Were you on that show?
Yeah, I was. I had something get repoed.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
Was it Matt Birch that came out, the bald white guy?
I think he was, yeah. And he's like, ma'am, I need you to step off your vehicle. Yeah.
Big guy.
Yeah, he was
strong.
big,
Yeah.
he was strong. This was a few
He
years
was
ago.
on. He
Oh my God.
popped in and said hi.
Hello, Matt Birch. It's me, the girl that you repoed.
How dare you, Matt? We're going to have to
Yeah.
throw some fists on that brother.
Yeah, brother.
That's a brother.
I'll see you again.
Yeah, brother. He's been going through some tough times, so we wish the best for you, Matt. We love
Always.
you, and we want you to get well and fit and strong. We got to start training together, my friend. Hurrah! Yes, okay. Look at the loves are coming.
I know, that's so sweet. And look, they're coming right here. Do you see? It's like on my face.
You're getting slammed with some love, baby.
Yeah. But who's sending it?
I don't know. It's a mysterious person. See, if you had a superpower, you could read minds. You could know.
I'm too scared to know what people are thinking. That's
Can you imagine
the
being
problem.
the president and all the secrets the president knows about everything?
No. I mean, okay, so what I was going to say was I know that everybody has an opinion on who's in power.
Right.
But whether you're on his side or not, oh my God, it must be hard being the president of the United States.
You know too much.
You know too much.
Yeah.
And every decision, well, I guess it doesn't lie in solely your hands, but, you know, it's big decisions.
It is tough. It really is. You know, acting is a lot easier.
I think so.
You've done a lot of stuff, too. I mean, you've got, like, oodles and oodles and noodles of credits.
Oodles and noodles.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I sometimes like to write my own stuff, and I sometimes get writer's block and don't write anything for a while,
Right.
and, you know, it's all the name of the game.
That's right.
LA,
do you write
baby.
well late at night, or are you a daytime writer or a nighttime
Oh,
writer?
I'm not a daytime writer at all. I don't know how these writers are like, I'm going to dedicate 1 hour to writing. Like, no, it's more like I wake up at 4 a.m. with a cool idea, and then you go into it.
So
yeah, I'm more of a nighttime.
you're up at night writing.
Yeah, I'm a night owl.
I am too.
You are?
Yeah. I used to stay up for 3-4 days in a row.
What?
Yeah. And no one would even know it.
What do you mean you would stay up 3-4 days in a row?
Stay up 3-4 days in a row.
But you don't even drink coffee.
I don't take any drugs or drink coffee. I just like to energize a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
When the sun comes up, I just, why go to bed?
Really?
I can do that today, too. I can stay 3 days up.
Now that is so cool. I wish I was like that.
No, it's bad for your health. You need to get 7
No, I
hours
know,
sleep
but
a night.
but what if you don't feel it? Like, what if you already
That's
feel healthy?
That's exactly what happened. I did that for decades and years. My old cliche was, hey, you might be bigger, better, more pretty, more smart, have more money, be faster, be taller, be quicker. You might have more contacts, but the one thing that you don't have that I have over you, well, what would that be, Jesse T? You have to sleep, and I'm still going.
Hey, you know, it can get lonely, though, at night when everybody's sleeping in your house and you're the only one up.
It is.
For me, it is anyway. I don't like being up when everyone's sleeping.
Really?
Yeah.
If
everyone's going to bed, I'm like, I'm gonna come too.
When you see a horror picture, do you get freaked out when you go home at night? And your room is like dark or your house is dark?
Yes. Okay, so I park in my garage and then I take out my cell phone and I dial 911 just in case somebody's like with an axe.
Really?
You know, yeah, to murder me. And I run up the stairs and I go inside my house. And
with the idea that someone's waiting with an axe to murder you.
Yes, yeah.
Get out of here.
I swear to God, every
Go
time.
away from me.
And then I'm like, okay, delete. I don't have to call 911. So.
Wow, that's like extreme.
It's extreme, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's bad.
It is. So your significant other, if you have a significant other, when you come walking in the garage door from the garage, they see you got the face that shows there's somebody in the house that has an axe that's about to murder me and I'm ready to call 911 face.
Yep.
You got that face on.
Every single time. Him and my cats just stare at me like, what's wrong? I'm like, well, there was an invisible man that was chasing me up the stairs and that's what was happening. But I think this happens with a lot of women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it happens with just a lot of people.
You think guys get scared?
I think they get freaked out more, but this like... Yeah, I think that's what happens.
Well.
Okay, let's do scared face.
Scared face?
Yes,
okay.
right, on 3. Okay, we're both going to do scared face, okay? Right? Scared face. Pretty good, huh? Yeah. Okay, let's do angry face. Angry face, right? So we're going to scare the axe murderer because we're angry. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
My knife.
Okay. Let's do face that we had too many margaritas to drink. Ready? On 3.
1, 2. Mine's more of a bobblehead.
Mine's just tongue out in my ears and my drink.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're a very good actress, you know that?
Thank you. You know, I get my expressions down.
Yeah, you do. And tell me, so you got something new coming out, I noticed. You had something that's about ready to come out or just came out? What was that all about?
You know, it's a little something. I don't know. I don't know what you saw.
The last thing on IMDb, at the top of the charts.
Oh, Mountain Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be really good. I'm really excited
That's
about
kind of a cool name. What is Mountain Fire?
It's basically about this group of firefighters that are fighting this mountain fire.
Wow,
and
that's creative.
Yeah.
I'm sure the writer had writing block then. What do you want to do tonight? Let's write a movie about mountain fire and firefighters fighting a mountain for fire.
And let's put a female character in it named Lisa, and then we're going to make her the wife of the firefighter. And
wow.
That's who I am.
Wow,
Yeah.
very cool.
And the lead actor is from Australia.
Oh,
there's a lot of
that.
like Australian actors in it.
Nice.
And so
Nice.
it's going to be really good.
Nice.
I'll let you know when it comes out.
Oh, I want to see it.
I'll invite you to the premiere.
Oh, can I come to the premiere?
You can. Only if you bring
I'll bring
all
the whole
your
setup.
stuff. Yeah, the whole setup.
I'll be fast and efficient, red hot and rolling. Because it's Jesse T in the house. I'm in the place to be.
Jesse T, the biggest G.
We're rocking the house for you and me. On the dance floor, showing you the score.
With Alara C.
That's right. And I love Alara C. Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me about your favorite acting job so far. Because you have a pretty good, strong, long list of stuff. If someone goes to your IMDb site and they kind of look down the thing, which couple of them were ones that you really enjoyed or learned something or you really found inspirational, something that you really liked about it?
I'll tell you. This film called Needlestick. It was this horror film that we shot in Detroit in an abandoned hospital.
Oh, that's freaky, D.
And it was freaky. They had papers from like the 1970s of patients that were still there.
Wow.
That's
really
cool.
a long time ago, Along.
I know.
Yeah.
Really long.
Really, 1970.
Oh my God. Wow.
I was 10 years old in
Come on.
1970.
That's not. I know. That's not what I meant though. But I filmed it in 2012, so it's a long time from 2012.
Yes, it is.
And it was a good film because it was my first one that I filmed with like LA actors. It was when I was still living in Michigan.
So you were like working with the pros.
Oh my God, I was so scared. It was with Lance Henriksen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and Harry Lennox.
Yeah.
From those
They've
TV
gone
shows.
on.
Yeah, and I remember I had scenes with them, and like before, I was literally gonna throw up. I was so nervous, but then I did it, and then I'm like, I want to do it again and again and again.
So you got bit by the bug then?
Oh yeah.
Made you move to LA?
It sure did. After that film, I'm like, I'm going to LA. I'm gonna be friends with all my castmates. Tried to email Harry Lennox, Lance Henriksen. No, they're like, bye. That was like one film out of a million that I'm doing.
Next.
But hey, Harry Lennox, Lance Henriksen.
Not bad.
If I see you, then say hello. Hey, remember this face.
Remember the face behind her. That's me.
Behind me.
Behind her.
Yeah. It'll happen.
You know what this sign is right here?
What?
This sign right here?
Free?
Yeah, that sign right there. I'm going to teach you something. This is the most evil satanic sign on the planet Earth in modern man.
Okay.
And if you do, hold that microphone for me. If you go like this, I can't put those two fingers together because I broke them too many times. If you go like this, like this, it's the most evil sign. And if you do that in the right parts of the world, you can either get in some serious trouble or be taken care of in a proper way.
Really?
It's a sign of the Dark Order of the Black Pope in the Vatican, the Jesuits.
What?
Yep, it's a sign of the Jesuits.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, and the Jesuits go back to 1541, and it is a satanic evil sign because the Jesuits are evil people. But yeah.
So I shouldn't go to the Vatican and do that.
No.
So nowhere.
Unless you're a Jesuit,
Okay.
and you're not.
I guess I gotta Google that.
You got to be a guy.
Oh, you gotta be a guy.
Yeah. So I just wanted to teach you that. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm never gonna do that then.
No. So what you got coming up? What's cool that's coming up?
Cool in my life that's coming up?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Acting-wise.
Yeah.
Entertainment-wise.
Entertainment, of course. I mean, come on. What else would you want to know about?
Oh,
my cats.
I'd like to know everything about you.
So I am on social media and I do sketches, right? So I do comedy sketches.
Really?
I do.
Can I be in one?
You can. You can. Let me write you in a little character.
Write me in a
and then we
character.
can do it next week.
That's right.
And I'm doing something with that. So I'm going to take this sketch that I do on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm going to make it into a sketch show live.
Like a sketch show.
Yeah, like a sketch show.
Very cool.
Because I miss the stage.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
And today you can do so much stuff by yourself.
Yeah, and why not? It's so cathartic, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
It
leave
really
your
is.
heart on stage. Just throw it on there.
Right. It is very cleansing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun.
It's fun. It's like it's a cool calling card too, you know.
And you never know what's going to hit and what's not going to hit.
You really don't. And I want to do it in like either IO West or I don't know, maybe I can convince UCB or something to let me perform there.
Come on,
UCB.
Yes. Maybe the Groundling Theater too.
Groundlings, yeah, that'd be good.
Come on, what's
yeah.
wrong? We got it right here.
Yeah, we got it right here. Would you be interested in being in it?
Oh, I'll be in it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I've done all kinds of silly, crazy stuff, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd love to be in that.
But are you going to be on time?
Oh, you are bad. Oh, my goodness. You are a bad person. You are an evil You're an evil woman. That's it. You are... God, you know how to kick a guy in the Achilles heel.
Oh, man. Kick a guy when he's down. No.
You know something? How did you know that I'm always late?
Oh, is that a thing?
The thing with me, I try not to be.
Man.
You know, look at you could leave your place of establishment and go 60 miles in one direction and get there on time. I'll leave my place of 60 miles, my establishment, and go arrive at the same place, and I'll be 20 minutes late.
But why? No, actually...
I don't know why.
I know why.
Why?
Well, I don't know why, but I know that there's a thing, like, some people are just always late, but it's not just random. It's like a psychological thing.
You pegged me right.
Yeah, it's psychological.
You do read minds. Wow.
I don't know if he's just messing with me right now, but he's
Man.
right. Yeah.
I'm going to be late to my own funeral someday.
Oh my god. But you know what? That's not bad to be late for. That's fine. You can be late to that. It'll give people one last thing to talk about.
I was late on my marriage when I said I do.
No.
Yeah, it took me like 12 minutes to say it up on the stage.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It was like forever.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
That would be so not cool.
You talk about suspense.
Yeah, no, that's suspense. I'd be like, honey?
Yes.
Are you, hello? Are
Yes.
you here?
Right.
Do you? Yes or no? Yes.
So, you know, I asked Mama T to go on vacation with me, right? And
Yes.
so she said, well, let's get an RV and let's drive, like, go see the Grand Canyon, Arizona, and Nevada and stuff. I said, well, that'd be kind of cool. So, you know, I got an RV. And we went out last summer and rode to the Grand Canyon. And I parked the RV in the spot, and she got out, and then I left and went on vacation. That's a joke.
Is that okay? Yeah. Got it. Okay, so that was a joke.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
Not bad. Huh?
Yeah, I like it.
Mama T's cooking is so good. let me tell you, Mama T's cooking is really interesting because, well, let me put it to you this way. We needed to go to the store. We were cooking something. We went to the store to get something, right? Because we didn't have that particular spice that she was looking for. And so she's been after me to fix the screen door for some time, you know, and I just haven't got around to putting the new screen on the screen door, right? So we came home and the screen door was fixed.
Uh-oh, she fixed it?
No, she was with me at the store buying some stuff, but the screen door wasn't fixed when we left, but when we came home, the screen door was fixed. So I said, what happened here? Did you hurt somebody? She goes, no. So I'm looking at the screen door, and this big fly stands up on the screen door, and he said, hey, psst. I said, what? He said, we fixed the screen door so we wouldn't have to fly in and eat your food.
Did you make that one up?
Okay. One last joke.
Okay,
one last joke. This little boy's sitting at a dinner table. Little boy, cute little thing, right? And so, you know, he says to his mommy, Mommy's your age, right? He's a little 7, 8-year-old maybe. And he says, Mommy, I know how much you weigh. You weigh 105 pounds. And, what? Mommy, I know how tall you are. You're 5'6". 5'5". What? So he looks at the dad, and Dad goes, how did you know that? And he goes, well, I found this piece of paper, this plastic thing on the ground. And he said, well, what's that? Show it to me. So he shows his dad and shows his mom. He goes, this is, it says, I also know something else about your mom. And he said, what do you know about him? He says, I know that in sex he failed. What?
Oh.
He found the driver's license.
Oh. Oh, I get it.
Got it? Okay.
I get it. Except, wait, I don't really get the failed part.
F for female, sex on your driver's license, M for male.
Oh, okay.
And what does the little boy know? He thinks F for S, sex, got an F.
Oh my God. Okay,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I wish I had jokes that good.
So much for my audition.
Well, you know, lucky for you, I'm going to actually write it out. So.
Oh, okay.
So my jokes I'm going to think they're brilliant.
You can have them. You can have anything. Any joke I give you is yours.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to put it in my back pocket.
Yeah.
All those jokes.
Just when you become a superstar, let me sell you a house.
Superstar? What about right now?
I want to sell you.
I need a house right now.
Well, let's go looking.
My range is like 10 million. Just like, I wish.
We're leaving right now. Let's go.
I got some money to make.
Yes, absolutely. I'm out of here. Tell me about your business, though. Tell me about this is really interesting because you not only are terrific on what you do entertainment-wise. I've seen some of her stuff too. It's just really great, and you know she's very talented, and I love the creative aspects of what you do. But tell me about the business side of this branding, this internet, this social marketing.
Yeah.
How did you get involved in that? There, I mean, how did that start?
Well, it all started about kind of like any other actor. You audition endlessly and don't get anywhere, or you get to like little places, but you don't get to where you really want to get to. Mm-hmm. So it was a lot of that, and then I'm like, screw this. I'm going to put my creativity into my own hands. Mm-hmm. And that's when I started like, you know, writing my own sketches and figuring out social media. And I had a roommate at the time who was a brilliant marketer. So I learned from her all like the tricks of the trade for like a year. I was like listening to her. I did, but she didn't really know I did. So I kind of like took that free advice and really ran with it. And then I started my own thing. And then I started doing my own social media. And then I was done waiting tables.
Yeah, you did that?
I did.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, it wasn't fun, and I was like getting home late. I was, you know, trying to call 911 because I was running up the stairs. Yeah, the axe murderer was still there. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna just do social media, and then that's
the axe murderer union had your picture on the spot, so they always said something.
I always feel like there's an axe murderer like right behind my car. That's just like waiting for me to get out. You know. I'm
not walking to the car.
Well, no, the axe murderers only come out when the sun sets.
Okay.
So right now we're fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're not here.
I'm afraid of midgets with wet noodles.
What?
Midgets with wet noodles.
I don't know why.
Come on, can't you imagine being wound up with wet noodles by midgets? How terrible that would be. Then they would throw tomato sauce on you? Oh my God. Then they would start eating you. Oh Lord.
Oh lordy.
Midgets with wet noodles that throw tomato sauce on you and then eat you.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, I'm afraid of them.
That's creative. Creative and disturbing. Well, I'm just scared of the normal stuff.
So now you got this free marketing degree,
yeah.
And you started doing your own stuff online.
And then I started doing my own stuff.
Was it hard to do that? Did you have a lot of pitfalls when you started? I mean, is there a formula?
There is no formula except for being yourself. I tried for 7 years to be somebody I wasn't. I tried to be the Scarlett Johansson, Rachel McAdams, like girl next door, and then I realized that's not who I am. Yeah. So I need to stop doing that. Yeah. And then once I started being myself, the followers started coming. They're like, "Oh, you're funny." And
you are funny.
Aw, thank you.
You have a very, very dry and funny sense of humor.
Thanks. So then that's how it all started. And then other people wanted my advice, and I was done giving free advice, so I started charging people.
What a concept.
What a freaking concept.
People actually have to pay for something you know.
Yeah.
What a concept.
What a concept.
Lord.
Yeah, so
that's been going well.
So that's been going well.
And that's been taking care of you, obviously, because you're ready to buy a pad.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's where it's at. You know, I've always said to anybody goes in the entertainment business, you got to have something else going on because you never know when this is going to happen. A good friend of mine, Cy Richardson, terrific actor, character actor for 50 years, and he said to me when I was a young actor, he said, look at the only thing that you can control is that you're ready, willing, and able when the spotlight hits you. You never know when it's going to. You just have to be ready, willing, and able. And that's what happens to most entertainers that come to this town. They do it for a little while, and they go back to whatever they want to do because they think they're going to be an overnight sensation. They don't have something like you have, something to support you and allow you to stay here to continue with what you truly are passionate about.
Thank you. And you know, I didn't want to continue staying here and working in the service industry. Not because I'm against it, but because I'm just not good at it. I just wasn't good at it.
What was the worst thing that you ever did to a customer that you got mad at?
I never remember. I don't know.
What was the worst thing that you ever did to a customer that ever happened to you while working a customer at the table? You dropped food on them, or
I once dropped a whole glass of red wine on a really rich lady's hands, and she was like our VIP customer. VIP, like she was a millionaire. She's like, you know, my father is the something of Cambodia. I'm like, you know, whatever. And I think I was so nervous I ended up spilling the wine on her, and she got so mad, and I don't blame her. And I ran into the bathroom and called my mom and said, I never want to be in this industry again. And then she's like, well, what happened? And I told her, and she's like, well, why would you do that? Well, come on. I didn't know. I was just unaware. It was pretty bad.
I was a bartender on and off for a long time. Mm-hmm. And when customers used to really get me mad, I mean, they were really, 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 really bad customers. Just mean people. Mean people. I would make a frothy, beautiful pina colada drink without any liquor in it.
Oh, no.
And, it would be just sweet and frothy and white and creamy with all the garnishment on it, the orange and the cherry and all that, the flag and all that, and the pineapple and all that. And I would walk by them and I'd trip and I'd throw the glass on them.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'll pay to have it dry cleaned. No problem. I'm so sorry. Oh, can I wipe it off? And I would take the wet cloth and wipe their shirt or dress off. I'm so sorry. Your meal, I'll take care of your meal for you. No problem. No problem. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I don't believe you. You would do that? And then would they get mad at you?
They would be upset, but how could... Remember I told you I get myself in trouble and I can
But
talk
you can
myself
also get yourself out of it.
Yeah, but I sure felt good dropping a white frothy pina colada with no
You know
liquor
what?
on them.
I kind of feel like I believe you, actually.
It felt good.
Yeah.
Real good, satisfying.
Yeah.
And I didn't cost the bar anything because I didn't use any liquor.
That's good. So if your manager ever got mad at you, you'd be like, you can't get mad.
I didn't use any liquor. I accidentally tripped. I'm sorry.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah, but Jesse, this is the second time you've done it in 12 days. I said, well, you know, I'm a kleptomaniac. What can I tell you?
A kleptomaniac?
Yeah.
That means you steal things.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
I've never stolen anything.
Yeah, you don't seem like a thief.
No, I wasn't. No, not a kleptomaniac. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
A klutz?
A klutz. I was a klutz. I was a kleptomaniac.
Oh, okay. Wow, a kleptomaniac is a bartender.
I never stole anything that didn't need to be stolen.
Ah. You know, I like the phrase, oh, goddamn, now I forgot the phrase. It was something like that.
Yeah. I never did any harm to anybody that didn't need to have harm done to them.
That sounds like very, mafioso. Whoa, what is that? I don't know where to go from here.
I don't either. See, this has been a lot of fun.
No, it has.
We're talking about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we've covered all our bases.
Lots of goofy stuff. Oh, you got kitty cats.
Yeah.
Tell me about your cats.
I have two. I have one named Yoshi and one named Blue Bear.
Blue Bear and
Blue Bear and Yoshi. Yoshi's a white Persian cat with a smush face and a little nose, and he can't really breathe well because of his nose.
Right.
And then the other one gets really scared and hides in the closet.
Wow.
And
because of the axe murder?
Because of the axe murder, yeah. I think she takes after me.
Think so?
I do, because she's so, like, scared of, like, anything, you know? So, yeah, I think I did that to my cat.
We just got 2 new pussies.
Did you?
Yeah. Mama T brought home 2 new pussies.
And why would you call it that?
Because they are pussycats.
They are. And what kind are they?
They're little.
Yeah.
And Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit?
Yeah, that's what I
a
named
cute
them.
name.
Smokey's a gray one with blue eyes.
Yep.
And the Bandit is kind of a Persian-y looking, creamy with a black face, a bandit face, and yellow eyes.
Oh, that's so cute.
Smokey, and they're from the same litter, and the Mama T got them from some woman that was going to throw them in a trash can and throw trash on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so nice that you guys saved them.
So
right?
they came. Yes, they came home and now they're part of the T clan.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit. That's so cute. I like that.
And I finally figured out which one's the boy and the girl. I had a hard time with that 2 days ago.
Which one's the girl, Smokey or the Bandit?
The Bandit is the girl, Smokey's the girl.
So you really call her the Bandit?
Yeah.
Oh, the Bandit. The Bandit.
The Bandit. That's Smokey.
Oh. I like that.
Yeah. So that's our 2 new cats.
Nice.
In our family. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. But I can't have a dog.
Why? Too much work?
No, Jacob dog broke my heart.
Oh.
We had to put him down.
Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah,
then
he protected our family too.
Really?
Yeah, he took a gang member down.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
He was trying to kill us.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
I didn't get a chance to shoot him.
Okay, I think this is one of your jokes again.
No, that's the truth.
That's the truth?
Yeah. We moved out of a certain area and moved to another certain area, and what happened was a gang member met me at my front door at like 1 o'clock in the morning with a 25 or 22 in my face and said, I want to go in your house and have some water. And I said, you're not going in my house. My family's in my house, in my head. I said, and I looked at him, and he was all tatted up, tattoo Jack. And I said, well, okay, come on in. I wanted to get in the house then. But he failed to come in the house, and he backed down and drove away, and I ran out and shot a shotgun into the grass. So he heard it, but he was driving away. So then 3 or 4 weeks later, he came back over the back wall, him and his homies, and I shamed him so badly that my dog, Jacob dog, was back, a big boxer dog, and he protected the family. He took one of the guys down, bit him up real bad, and the guy got back over the wall. My son was sleeping in his room at the time, right by the back door. I was in my office at the time, and I was strapped up because I was on a four-corner lookout because of this gang member for about 3 or 4 weeks. And then my dog came to the back door, and not a sound. I opened the door, something like you cosmically said, open the door, and he's got blood on his paw. And he runs over to where the guy went down the ground. Well, I drew my weapon, and went there, and I followed the blood trail over the back wall down the other guy's driveway in the back. And so then that weekend we moved to another property that I owned very quickly. And Jacob took 38 stitches to his right paw. The guy knifed him.
God. Ooh.
And he didn't even go down. What a great dog. Just saved my family's life, and I don't want to cry because I will.
Wow, that is so touching.
And so he died a couple years after that.
Aww.
So that was a tough one, so I can't have it dog. So we got a couple cats. They're okay.
Aww.
That's a true story, guys.
That is a really good story.
Jacob saved our family's life.
That's crazy. That's so touching.
Lovely, lovely animal.
Yeah.
The best.
Aww.
Someday we'll get another dog, but
yeah.
I'm still not over it. 4 years later. 3.5 years, 4 years later, I'm still not over it.
Well, it's like, it's like another child.
Why does that stuff stick with you?
I don't know. My friend is going through that right now, and I'm like, just come to Santa Barbara with me. I'm trying to console her, like make her feel better. And she's like, I can't. Santa Barbara just reminds me of my dog. I'm like, oh my God, everything's gonna remind you of it. Like you have to just, try.
Yeah.
But no.
It's tough.
It's tough. I mean, you're saying 4 years? Or
I'm on 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at it, though.
Yeah.
4 years ago, I couldn't talk what I said. I couldn't talk. Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Anyway, it's been fun hanging out with you.
Really?
I don't know what we accomplished today, but I sure had a great time.
Yeah, I think we accomplished a few things.
Yeah, you got some good stuff coming up. How can people stay in touch with you? Tell me your social media sites.
You can follow me at Hollywood Positive, exactly how it sounds, Hollywood Positive.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's cool.
It's like I've been tested positive for Hollywood. That's a whole other can of worms. And then on Twitter, I am at HW Positive because they won't have me put the whole name.
Oh.
And on Facebook, I am Alara Ceri.
That's simple.
And that's simple.
Hollywood Positive.
Yeah.
H Positive and Alara Ceri.
Yeah.
CERI.
That's right.
Right. Beautiful name. And look for you on some of those things that you're doing.
Yeah.
And go to her IMDb site, guys, and check out some of the reels and trailers and stuff that she has up there. They're terrific.
Yeah. And then DM me on Instagram. Let's chat.
Yeah, let's do it. Hook it up.
Let's do it.
I'm sure we don't have as large audiences here, but we got 5 people that watch and listen.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll take whatever I can get.
It's the same 5.
I'm good. Okay.
Been 5 people for like 6 years. So,
I love it.
I'm happy.
I'm happy. Hey, if you're happy, I'm happy.
All right, everybody. It's the Jesse T Show. We're going to go. I've got to go out to tonight at 10 o'clock to maybe meet Oliver Stone. Pete Antico's got a funny comedy movie. If you remember Kung Fu Hustle, Kung Fu Hustle was a movie about a kind of spoofy Kung Fu movie. And Pete Antiqua's got something going on over there at the Lamel Theater on Wilshire Boulevard. He's got a brand new movie called Fist of Fury, and it's got every major martial artist in there, and some really great guys, and they're just spoofing kung fu martial arts movies. It's really funny, and we're going to be doing the red carpet there, and so I'm headed out there at 10 o'clock, and I understand Oliver Stone is going to be there. Pete ran for the SAG president this last go-around. He didn't win, but we loved him, and so we're running out of time on Instagram, but on Facebook we're still there, so we'll push that button and let that go there. And so we're going to see you out there back here on the Jesse T Show, here live at around 9 p.m. And you're going off to see a movie and enjoy your evening.
That's right.
And you're welcome to come down there if you want to. Bring your friend if you want to. And we'll see what we can do and sneak you in the back door.
That sounds good. Why not?
Alara Ceri, everybody. Check her out. She's happening. She's hot. She's red hot and rolling. She's smart, and she's going to buy a house. So she's got everything going on, and I'm so proud of her. And good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're going to do well. And thanks for switching around here today with me.
Of course.
Coming here.
It's all about being creative.
This is what it's all about.
Hollywood, baby.
Facebook.com/Jesse Torero. Instagram. Live at Jesse Torero, live stream, Periscope, Twitter, Tumblr, Diggy, Google+, Pinterest, read it, YouTube, and the list goes on, and thepowerofvoices.com on the radio side, and download that free app for your Android and your iPhone, and saying hi and bye to everybody who has us on. Boy, they're checking in right now. They don't want us to go. Tell Oliver Stone that Ron Lewis and I said hello. I will, Lori.
Thank you, Lori.
Lori. See you later, guys. The Brown Beauty is off duty. See ya. Boom. You want to get some chocolate shakes and maybe some ice cream?
Yeah.
And some cake?
That sounds good.
That's going to blow my diet and yours, too.
That's okay.
So, shh, don't tell anybody. Bye.